Yo, what is going on, everybody? Happy belated Easter. We're going to be going over the upcoming mints for this week and a little bit of news. So without further ado, let's jump right in the video. Alright, starting off, we're going to be looking at Voyage. So Voyage is going to be minting at 7 p.m. UTC for their whitelist. That'll be 125 ADA a piece. And then for their public, it will be an hour later at 8 p.m. UTC, and that'll be going for 140. So during this mint, what you are buying are the 1,600 planets. Now, the planets will be viewable on their website via the 3D interactive viewer. However, that's not going to be coming quite yet, but it will be done before the Phase 2 continents. The passive resource generation from these will work as airdrops from the continents. So once Phase 2 comes out, you'll start getting passively airdropped resources from these continents that are on your planets. Last thing about this is that they used to be 140, whether it was whitelist or not. They decided to give whitelist members 15 ADA discount. And on top of that, they announced these sister planets, which resemble each other, and collecting multiple sister planets will provide utility during the resource generation phase. But that's not going to come out now. It's going to come out within 15 days from the mint. Looking over at pitches, we can see that Clay Nation has finished dropping all of their pitches. So now we can kind of get a realistic floor price. Now, there were a lot of Sonics that didn't mint before, and then they redistributed the last 1,500. So now we can see the price of these starting to go down because more were minted, or people just kind of got, moved on. The excitement went away, but they're still holding up decently. But these Sonic villages were going for about 3,300 to 3,200 at probably their peak, somewhere around there for the largest, and now they're down to 2,500. So it's definitely coming down in value. Next project we're looking at is Ada Visitors. Ada Visitors still has roughly 4,500-ish left to sell, and they're talking about their Phase 1, which is going to be for their Rare Boy, which is their whole CNFT platform that they're really trying to build. And the first step is going to be their CNFT drop calendar. So it's just going to be similar to like when CNFT and stuff like that, but that's what they're working on now. And, if you still want to get into this project, there's roughly 4,500 left to mint. Another project coming up is Cardano proxies. On the 22nd of April, they are going to have their 4,500 proxies minting. If you do own a proxy womb, you will be on the whitelist and you will be able to mint for 70 ADA. In order to get one of these wombs, you can head over to Drip Drops and find it there. Another project that is still minting is Lucky Lions. Lucky Lions are selling for 38 ADA a piece to mint them, or if we go over to JPEG store, we can see that the floor is at about 28. Next project is False Idols. We can see in their Discord they have 6,500 members and a supply of 6,666 NFTs. If you are OG, you can mint for 50 ADA. If you are public, then you will mint for 60 ADA. This is going to be on April 22nd. You can mint up to 5 per transaction. There will be no rarity chart, and there's going to be 7% royalties. Just going to take a minute to look at some of the sneak peeks. I honestly don't know what I think about it. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's amazing. I just think it's a unique art style, and if you like it, you like it. Looking at the roadmap, they're going to have their drop, then they're going to have a website integration, then they're going to have an animation station, so I'm assuming they're going to make their art animated in some way. Then they're going to have some lore, merch drop, and some giveaways. Next up, we have unwanted ones. This is going to be 52 ADA a piece on April 19th, and there's going to be 3,500 of these NFTs. At the moment, there's 3,000 people in their Discord. Heading over to their roadmap, you can see this is just one of their dudes, but this isn't actually what the NFT will kind of look like because their NFTs, I think, are all animated. They're going to have collabs with artists inside and outside of their crypto space, custom unwanted ones, monthly competitions, holiday drops, merch, animated shorts, and multiple themed seasons. Now let's go check out those animated ones. Like, look at this. His wings are like kind of moving. Like, dude, these are kind of cool. They got the lightning in the background. The Cardano eyes are spinning. He's like bubbling in his stomach with the dude, these, some of them are a little basic. They just kind of float, and blink and got the smoking barrel, but they're all really cool. I don't know. I kind of like these. I'm not going to lie. I don't know much about this project, so I don't know if I'm going to mint yet, but I like these. They're growing on me. Next project is Space Pugs Alpha, and this is being created by Ultimate Warrior, who has his own YouTube channel as well, so shout outs to the homie. And he is going to have his pre-sale on the 23rd at 6 p.m. UTC for 40 ADA. He'll also have the public sale on the 24th at 9 p.m. UTC for 50 ADA. So this project, to me, it definitely is one of those projects I'm looking at that I will probably mint, but I don't want to say I will because I always make my decision last minute, and I'm going to explain why I want to mint. So first off, there's around 8,000 people in this Discord. The supply to buy is 5,000, but it does say how big is the collection, 7,777. So what we really want to do is we can check over at the roadmap, and it says a massive 2,500 pug airdrop to all pug holders. So I do believe that is where the other 2,777 pugs will come from. And that's going to take place on May 23rd. So after that, it says the first application of royalties will be applied to the PFF, which is the Pugs Floor Fund. So they are going to have some of these funds being put back into the project to buy up the floor. Alright guys, this project obviously needs no introduction. Overexposed is going to have their whitelist mint for their Genesis holders on April 26th. That's going to be a 24-hour mint duration. And then the public lottery mint will be the day after at 8 p.m. UTC. Again, another 24-hour mint. Good luck to everybody who put in their address. I know we are all super hoping, but you guys have up until April 20th, so 2 days from now, to go ahead and buy yourself a Genesis NFT if you want to get whitelisted for their mint. You only have 2 days, so if you want to do this, it is a lot of ADA. I think the floor price right now is 1,700 ADA for their Genesis, for the floor. It's very expensive. People love this project. It's super hype. You got 4-5 Jeff, you got Ren. I mean, bro, the project is just gorgeous. It's got the gorgeous price tag with it too, unfortunately, but that is what it is. That's what you want to see if you're a holder. So congratulations to everybody holding. Congratulations to their team. They're doing some big things, and you know, I got my fingers crossed that I get in on the public mint. Next project we're going to be looking at is blubots, and I'm actually pretty excited about blubots. I think that they're going to be doing a lot of different things in the space that other projects haven't done, and I love it when people bring, you know, creativity and a new idea to the space. So on April 23rd, 3 p.m. UTC, they're going to have their mint. Their mint is going to be broken up into rounds as well, and if you're whitelisted, you already know because you would have been airdropped a token. So if you have the round 1 token, you will be in the round 1 whitelist, which is closed because they've already sent out their tokens, and you'll have 3,000 of these blubots being sold for a price of 44 ADA. You can mint up to 5 per wallet if you hold the round 1 token. Then if you hold the round 2 token, there will be 1,500 bluebots allocated, and you will be able to mint for 46 ADA, so 2 ADA more, and only 3 per wallet. Then is the public mint. There should be around 555 for 48 ADA a piece, but we all know that probably some of the whitelist round 1s and round 2s probably won't be minted, so there will probably be a little bit more than 555 for the public. So the main rarities are going to be on these skins. So you have the yellow, blue, all the way to the platinum, and these all have the same facial expressions, and that's why I do like this mint, because they're changing it up. They're going to have these what they call emotion chips, which you will have to send in your NFT, send in a certain amount of ADA, which is going to happen after the mint sometime. I don't know exactly when, so it's going to be in phases, and then you'll get your NFT back, and it'll be called like the happy expression or something, and then yours will be smiling, and that's what's going to separate them. And then there's obviously going to be other chips, such as like frowning or like indifferent and stuff like that, so we'll have to wait and see what these really develop into. So the other thing that we had over the weekend was Cascade event with futurefest, and bro, it was awesome. It was so freaking awesome. I don't really like raves. I don't really like, you know, kind of like electronic music where it just like you just keep like, you know, keeping that vibe going. I kind of like, you know, music with lyrics and a lot of like fluctuations and stuff like that. But I gotta say, I absolutely loved it. Like, I want to do it again. I want to do it like every day. Like if Cascade was playing every single day, I'd probably just have him in my headphones constantly in the background. It was incredible. I don't want to continue to hype it. Like, I do only own one of these deluxe bots, so like I'm not trying to pump the project or nothing, but I do think you guys should check it out. These are some really cool projects that are building some very unique things on Cardano, and I think they deserve our support. Next up, we have Cardanovillage, and they're announcing their Series 2 minting plan, which is going to have 7,500 villages minted, and 3,750 of them will be selected for the whitelist. So a snapshot to provide a whitelist will happen on the 26th. All you need to do is hold a Cardano village or some land, and maybe you will be one of the lucky ones chosen for a whitelist. They also say that on the 27th and 28th, you can apply for the whitelist with log tokens. It takes 10 log at a time, and you can check whether the whitelist has been selected after 2 a.m. UTC. Then the minting is going to start for 60 ADA a piece, and it's going to start on May 2nd and May 3rd, which is my birthday, so should be a fun birthday. Next up, we have Yummy Universe with their spring Narus coming out. So the snapshot is actually taking place in like 20 minutes, so you probably won't see it before this video comes out. But if you do have your Yummis in your wallet at the moment, then you will be eligible for their spring seasonal Naru selection, which is just you take either your winter Naru, your Halloween Naru, and then you trade it in. And you also need to hold at least one regular Naru in your wallet, and then you can trade it in for a spring Naru. Also, some cool news from Derp is that they're going to have their pred drop announced tomorrow on April 19th. So if you guys are looking forward to this, you might want to get a few of the eggs, maybe some derplings, not financial advice, but if this announcement comes out tomorrow and there's a bunch of hype behind it, we could potentially see the floor start to rise. We may even see it start to rise now in anticipation, but we'll have to see. Ogbears also have an update. So they're going to have their wallet snapshot taken on the 27th of April, so you have plenty of time. But they're going to have the male/female pairs will be given 1 cub for each male/female pair held in the wallet. Now, I don't know if this means a female and male polar bear or just any female and then male black bear, whatever, because the only females are the polar bears. So I'm interested to see how that actually will work. The bear quantity, 1 cub will be added for every 10 bears held in the wallet. And then the rare wallet bonus will be implementing a wallet rarity system, which will assign scores to all the wallets weighted towards the rarity of traits held in the wallets, as well as total salmon NFTs held in the wallet. The top 150 scoring wallets will get 1 additional bonus cub. And then they're going to have their Care Bear raffle. All wallets that hold an OG bear but do not qualify for the airdrop will be using criteria above into a raffle to win a bear. 150 bear cubs will be distributed via the raffle. So good luck everybody holding bears. And scrolling down a little bit, you can see this cute little bear right there. And he's got his Easter eggs. How adorable. So I guess the bears will look similar to this. Alright, we can't really wrap up this video without talking about Mad Dogs, so kind of rapid fire with Mad Dogs. The mint went horrible. Their minting service was messed up from the beginning, so then they tried to manually mint. The people who were manually minting accidentally minted 3 of the same asset. So then they hit up the people from NFT Jungle, and the people over there fixed their mint. They had to change their policy ID, so all the people who had the other Mad Dogs had to get refunded and in some way. The floor price, though, after they were all finally sent out, is chilling at about 265. We can go look at the activity. They're being bought, looks like 6 minutes ago. There was like 3 being bought, but not a whole lot between then and now. It's pretty consistent at the moment. It was popping off pretty hard at the beginning, so I guess it's just cooling down now just a little bit. I did think the floor price at one point was like 300, 350 in that range. Who really knows where this project's going to go, but I'm glad that they didn't rug. I'm glad that they're still around, and I'm glad that the rocky start is at least over now. I did get 10. I sold 2, one for 150, one for 170 after taxes or fees or whatever. It was at like 297, so 3 ADA for the other 8 I'm holding. I just made it free. I'm sure some people think that's stupid or whatever. I should have sold at 300, 350, but we never know where the floor price is actually going to be. But yeah, I mean, what a crazy weekend with Mad Dogs. I had a blast just being a part of all of the commotion. Some people were like really angry. Some people were like really happy. I honestly was just like laughing and enjoying the entire thing. Like, I just love seeing people have such an opinion in our space. Like, people were like super enthusiastic to be a part of it. Even if they were mad, they're at least, you know, they had energy to be there. It wasn't just a normal mint. So for me, it was a really fun time to be a part of the CNFT space. And I know it was really stressful waiting on our mints and all of that, but we got them at the end of the day. They didn't rug, so that's all we really wanted from this mint, you know. Now that they're showing their face, because they actually came into a Twitter space and had, I think they answered like 5 questions and then they had to go. You know, we didn't get everything answered, obviously, and it was a very short time. But I'm glad that they at least showed face a little bit in the Twitter space. I want to see that happen more and more. I want to see them go on to interviews. I would love to have you guys on an interview. If you're watching this video, please hit me up. Let me get you guys on. If you want to do a Twitter space, you know, every Thursday I host Twitter spaces. Like, come on, like, come out, show your face a little bit more, be a part of the community. I'm glad you didn't rug. I respect that, but now I think it's time to start to become a part of the community a little bit more. And last but certainly not least is Ugly Bros. You guys have 9 days left until the snapshot for Season 2. So if you do want to get whitelisted for Season 2, go ahead and grab yourself an Ugly Bro. But that's everything I wanted to cover for this week's video. Thank you guys for stopping by. Remember to give me a like and subscribe if any of this content helped you. It really does help out the channel. And remember to get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make more money so we can spend more time with them. Until next time, guys, peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.